Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Let's Create a Skidoo lesson. This is video number 2, and we're going to actually get started with creating our Skidoo today. The first thing we're going to do is find a product that we're going to sell, and find 3 to 5 keywords that we're going to use to promote it on Google. So we're going to think of the product, and then think of 3 to 5 keywords that we want to use that we want people to search and find our Skidoo by. So when we pick a product, we want it to be over $100 because Amazon only pays like a 4% to 8% commission. So I mean, if you're selling $100 products, you're only going to make $4 to $8 each. It adds up if you sell a lot, but at the same time, you don't want to be selling anything for $50 or $20. It's just not worth it. You'd have to sell so much. And that's the underlying issue with Amazon in the end, is they don't pay high enough commissions compared to other affiliate programs. But that's the best way to start. And yeah, you want to make sure it has good reviews. So like when you go to the Amazon product and the first thing you see after scrolling down a bit is user reviews, and you want to see 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. And then we want to make sure it's not too crowded. Make sure you pick something that not a lot of people are thinking of selling. Like, don't try to just sell vacuum cleaners. Let's start a Skidoo called vacuum cleaners, because everyone wants to sell a vacuum cleaner that's doing Amazon sales on Skidoo. So just think of like a subset of a niche, and I'll give you an example going along with that vacuum example. We're going to go to home and kitchen. And then we're going to pick vacuum cleaning and storage. And then see, we have these subsets. We've got normal vacuums, climate control, cleaning supplies, floor care, and iron steamers and accessories. So let's go to vacuums. And see, they have all the different types of vacuums now. They've got upright, canister, lightweight, carpet cleaners, hard floor cleaners, and robotic vacuums. And for some reason, I'm drawn to the robotic vacuums. So let's go there. And the great thing is they're expensive. This cheap one is $150 about, but the next most expensive one, the next cheapest one is over $300, and they even get into the $500 range. So this is a good product to sell, and one that I think we could have some success with. So what we're going to do at first is open up like a notepad, or you can even do this by hand if you want. And we're just going to write robot vacuums, robotic vacuums, just to get the idea of what we want. Okay, so those are 2 keywords, so one might search wants to buy a robot vacuum, and then we're going to use things like best robot vacuum, and then with an S at the end. You just gotta vary it up because Google changes depending on if you put the S or not. And then best robotic vacuum, best robotic vacuums, and we also want to look at robot vacuum reviews. Robotic vacuum reviews. And that's a good list that we got going there. It's a very solid list of generic terms for robot vacuums. But another good thing to target sometimes are specific brands, and just do like one brand that everybody has heard of is Roomba robot vacuum. So let's think of some terms that people might search for Roomba. Roomba robotic vacuum, Roomba reviews, and then let's look at the specific product as well. Roomba 650, they've got the Roomba 630, and then this one, Roomba 780. Well, let's see which ones are the most popular. It's got to be the Roomba 560. So we'll look up that one while we're at it. Roomba 560. Roomba 560 review. And Roomba 560 reviews. And it may seem like I'm being overly thorough, but you really have to be when you're researching keywords, because otherwise you're going to end up with a keyword that's either too competitive that you won't be able to rank for, or you're going to end up with one that just doesn't get enough searches. You could be ranking #1 for something that gets 56 searches a month, and you'll get 20% of those clicks, so you'll get like 10 visits a month from that. So I mean, and then out of those, probably maybe one person will buy, since it's such an expensive product. Alright, so we take this list and we copy it, and we go search Google AdWords keyword tool. And this is the best free keyword research tool that you're going to find. It's awesome. It's powered by Google itself, so a lot of people don't like it for some reasons, and they go with paid services, but if we're doing a Squidoo for free, we need to do this. And it works. Alright, so we paste it into word or phrase, and then we're going to go over here, press exact, and press phrase. Now exact means those exact words are in the search somewhere. Phrase means they're in that order, that exact order. So there's always more broad match, which comes close to what you typed in, and then there's always a little bit less exact match, and there's always very few phrase match, because someone would have to search exactly that. And most Google searches, you know, are 5 to 6 to 7 words long, not 3 or 2 like we put. So anyway, let's see if it can give us some ideas. Alright, we'll scroll down here. See, these are all high competition, up and down high competition, so we're not going to attack that. It's not worth it. And we're building Squidoos, not full-out websites that can compete with that. Look at that. All high competition. But look at this. It gives us different sets of keywords. So this one's comparison keywords. All high competition. Roomba keywords. Roomba 530 versus Roomba 560. It gets like around 150 per month, which isn't enough. So these are all high competition, everything worthwhile, it looks like. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to export it to a spreadsheet and then look at it in Excel, because it gives a little bit more detailed results. So just hit download and open her up, and it's going to show you the competition on a scale of 0 to 1. 1 being the most competitive, and we're not going to even think about going after anything ranked with a 1. But if it's ranked like 0.9 or 0.95 even, we can go for it because it's not fully maxed out. Roomba robotic vacuum is 0.87, which is a very decent number. So we'll start a new list. Roomba robotic vacuum, which was 87 competition index, and it had 1900 searches a month, which is a lot. But the thing is with that too is if it's Roomba robot vacuum, Roomba's going to come up first, the Roomba website, then Amazon, then eBay. It's going to be hard to compete. So we want something like Roomba reviews, which looks pretty easy to compete for, and it gets 14,800 searches a month, which is an incredible amount actually. Since it's reviews, we can beat out a lot of the commercial brands because we're offering a review of it instead of offering the product straight up. If you get what I mean. And then Roomba 560 review is a 0.91 and a 0.82 and a 0.83. So we can definitely look into that. The more specific I find, the better when we're doing this. And then we can try to rank for like this term. We can try to rank for Roomba reviews at the same time as we try to rank for Roomba 560 review. And let's grab a few more here we can find. Robot vacuum comparison. Nah. Roomba comparison. We can look into that one too. And we're almost done here, you guys. We're just going to pick out a few more that we can go after that are... Oh, it looks like we're about at the end. Now it's getting into general vacuum terms, which we don't want. We want... Yeah. So, for now, we've got a solid list. It looks like we're going to be going with Roomba, Roomba reviews, Roomba 560 review. So our title will be something like Roomba reviews, Roomba 560 review. So we've got both keywords in the title. And then we'll write up some content, add some pretty pictures in there. We're going to make it 1,000 words long, and we're going to include each keyword about 5 to 6 times. And that's really all you have to do, and then you just put the Amazon module in. And we'll talk about all this. It's really easy to do, and I think you guys can really do it well. So thanks for being on my email list. Thanks for watching the videos. I hope you guys have a great week.